Hello, I'm Ifam, a final year student following the software engineering program, and today I'm here to talk to you about the recycling machine. In activity 1A, in order to do so, I have to download and install the Eclipse software from Brio. Next, I downloaded the source file provided to me via Brio and imported this onto Eclipse and executed as instructed. This source code consists of collection of class files where the simple test Java class file would receive the inputs from my panel.item received, and it will redirect to customer panel class. Further, I have commented on the coding like attributes, method and its parameters, and I commented the relationship between the classes also. There is a class called deposit item, which happens to be an abstract class. It has only abstract method. There's no implementation in this class, and this class has child classes as can, bottle, crate. In these classes only the implementation of deposit item will be happening. The next, the receipt basis class. The receipt basis class would be knowing the items that have been added to the recycling machine, and as such will be able to calculate the total value of the items added to the recycling machine. So for in receipt basis, we are introducing a vector. By using this one, whenever we want, we can add the item. There is no fixed number of items, and we can calculate the sum of the item also here. The next one is customer panel. Customer panel class initiate the classification function followed by the receipt printing event in the deposit item receiver class. Here only the classification will be happening, and it includes the print receipt method also. And the deposit item receiver class will receive the information from other classes, and from here only values will be passed to the receipt printer class. Then receipt will be printed by using the values it's getting from deposit item receiver. This is how it's working. If we enter the values in a simple test Java, this output will come according to customer panel. These values will go to customer panel. In customer panel, we create an object for the deposit item receiver. The slot number will come here. Then after that it will go to receiver. Receiver is an object for the deposit item receiver. So it will go to the deposit item receiver. Here it will classify the item, which is the item. Then it will go to the receipt basis. In receipt basis, it will compute the sum and will return the receipt. This one is an further. You will go to the print receipt. The value what we are calculating by compute sum method will pass for the string value. From this string value, it will directly go to the printer. Then we create an object for the receipt printer by clicking this one. The print will be visible on the console. This is how we are getting a value for activity A. After that, if you go for activity 1AB, the first task in activity 1AB is to add the fourth item. For that, the fourth item has now been added as paper bags, and to display the name of the item on the console, I have to create a variable and assign the name to that variable. For that, paper bags, this one also come as a child class of customer panel, so I just child class of deposit item, so I just declaring the name here. Then after that, I am assigning the value in all child classes like name. Then in order to visible this name on a console, I just modify the receipt basis. In the receipt basis, I just add item.name to visible the item name on the console. Then the next task is, instead of the printer interface, we'll have to create a receipt printer. Sorry for that. The next task is to replace the console receipt printer with a printer interface. It means we'll have to create a new printer interface. For that, I create a class printer interface and inserted display.java class from Brio. The display class consists of display method. The display class it consists of a display method extending JFrame and implementing printer interface itself in a display class. The other task is the item numbering. The item numbering currently starts from 0. For the task is the number must be started from 1. For that,